Alright, hello guys, it's Danny here, and today I'll be giving you guys a lap guide on this week's daily race C, which is in Suzuka, but this is with tuning this time, and you get to choose from a number of Silvia Nissan cars to tune from. And so this daily race C this week is going to be very complicated, but don't worry, if you have the Sileighty 98 Nissan, then you have the best car. And yeah, we took some time, but we currently have a professional top 10 in the world, as you can see, with Mistah MCA's tune. So if you guys want a tune for this combo, this is I'm going to put a link to Mistah's tune in the description below of this video. So if you want a bit more in-depth on what to buy, what parts to buy from GT Auto and all that, I will put his video link in the description below. So, but this is generally the tune that you want to use. For the parts from GT Auto, I suggest you watch this video because I can't fit all that into this video. So this video is only for the lap guide, like how to drive this car with the tune and all that kind of stuff, and the driving techniques you need to have. I'm using counter steer because this car is very difficult to drive, and so yeah, just to be on the safe side. So this is me just starting the lap right here. With this car, you want to be very gentle on the throttle and steering. Ideally, you want to be like feathering on the throttle and not staying in the car too much while you go on full throttle, as this car has a tendency to spin. So I'm on full throttle here, and I'm bringing the steering closer to myself, right, closer to the center, and yeah, just minimal steering inputs in this car would generally help. And we're using the low RPM turbocharger, so we're short shifting this. So once the ref lights it's just past the gear number, that's when you shift. Alright, let's begin the lap guide. So after you pass the 100 meter board, that's when you're on the slowly wheel brake. Shift down the gears gently until you reach second. Once you're almost at the end of the inside curb, over here that's when you go up the third, and you balance the throttle a little bit, feather the throttle on the exit. So small braking inputs for the Suzuka SS here, just a small tap on the brakes to let the car rotate. Balance both throttle and brake inputs very gently here to get the best lines possible. Tuck the inside here for the last part of the SS. So now before you head up to this long left-hander, uphill left-hander, you upshift to fourth so that you can get the most gentle exit out of the corner as possible. Upshift to fifth once you pass the left-hander. Now for the first degner, once you pass the 100 meter board, smack in between the 150 meter board, that's when you're on the brake. Down the third and back up the fourth again to get the most smooth acceleration. And once you are almost at the end of this outside curve here in between the degners, brake in a straight line down the second and back up the third again to get faster acceleration. Now heading on to the hairpin. You want to get like half the car on the grass so you can get a better braking angle, so you're minimizing the steering input, as you want to brake in a straight line basically for this corner. So you're already braking once you pass the curb, back up the second. So you're doing extra downshifts in this car for extra rotation, but also you don't want to exit in like first gear out of the corners. You exit in second gears out of hairpins and also chicanes. So now heading for spoon. Braking just slightly after the 100 meter board. Do not brake too late here or else you're going to run off on the actual turf and your lap time is gone. So just balancing the throttle again as usual. Just before the curb ends here, just when you're on the brake slightly down the second. Twirl brake, and then you exit in third gear. Once again, balancing the throttle. Gradually apply the throttle input to avoid wheel spin and you lose all the time from sliding the car. So you hold fifth gear, before 130R. This is probably the most difficult corner. You want to just throw the car into the apex. You can cut you can cut 130R, but don't cut it too much or else you're going to get a 1 second penalty. So braking in between the 150 meter board, balancing the throttle input. You want the car to rotate but not too much. Right the curve there. Once you pass 150 meter board, that's when you start braking in a straight line. Down the first to get the rotation, and up the second again. Exit in second, but then once you're on this curve here, you shift up to turn quickly to avoid the car from wheel spinning on the curb, as it's very unstable on the curbs. So yeah, that's pretty much the lap guide. I hope you guys find the lap guide very useful. Once again, if you want the full tune with what you need to buy from GT Auto and the tuning shop, it's all in the description below to Mistah MCA's video. And right now I'll be signing off by showing you guys the lap again with our commentary. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy this week's daily racing. Have a great week. Bye bye.